Well, listen, C4's budget nowadays is so big that they've actually flown me to Wellington for a couple of hours to catch up with Jimmy from the D4, because tonight the D4 play their third show in the Out of My Head tour, and Jimmy, the two Auckland shows were good?
The two Auckland shows are amazing.
Nice. Now, you've just arrived back, a couple of weeks back from Europe. You've toured around with the Hives. Quite an experience?
Yeah, I think it was one of the more fun things that we've been lucky enough to do over the course of this strange adventure. Yeah. All through Europe, big crowds, good food, good company, great shows.
Big shows?
Yeah, really good sized shows. I think we're getting quite used to playing to 2,500 people every night.
Yeah. Is that quite daunting, like at first, if you're used to playing like a small bar and then all of a sudden there's 2,500, 3,000 people in front?
Yeah.
Quite a bit of adjusting?
I think we were lucky. I mean, the fact we've done, we did the Big Day Out tours, and we've done some big stages in our time, so you sort of get used to, I guess doing the whole Big Day Out tour was good too, because you got quite used to playing to a large group of people, or projecting yourself across a huge area. So sort of 2,000 people though, when they're all packed in and getting really excited, it doesn't really seem that big at all. It seems it's surprising how intimate that can actually feel.
2,500 people. And the Hives are a good bunch of lads to tour around with?
I can't speak more highly of the Hives. Yeah. For anyone out there who's hoping that they're really nice guys, I can confirm that they are.
Yeah, and have they got any plans to come down to New Zealand? They like the country, do you know?
I think that there is. I can't be held to this, and I can't be held responsible if it doesn't happen. But I hear that there is talk of an October tour down this way.
Do you think New Zealand Music Month is useful? Do we need one?
Do we need one? I think that New Zealand Music Month probably helps out a lot as far as awareness and of what's happening in the music industry. It provides a big profile for a lot of New Zealand bands. Presumably gets more New Zealand music on the radio, which is always a good thing. Yeah. So how can it be bad?
Exactly.
And we're touring through it, so that obviously makes this month particularly good.
Now, after you finish touring around the country for New Zealand Music Month, what are the D4 up to for the rest of 2005?
Yet to be confirmed. There's talk of South America. There's talk of China.
China, that's a new market for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that would be exciting to play there. We've got a single coming out, obviously, in the UK. So we're going to see where the wind blows, really. There's lots of exciting things on the horizon. So,
as many will know, you've got a huge fan base in Japan. Has Out of My Head been released in Japan?
Out of My Head has been released in Japan and is doing pretty well, actually, from what I hear. So there'll be a headline tour of Japan coming up soon too, which I'm excited about.
Very nice. We'll get out and see the D4 for New Zealand Music Month, because what a great month it is. And you can see them tonight, Wellington Bar Bodega, Christchurch tomorrow night at the Esplanade, the 21st, Dunedin. And was that Sammy's?
Sammy's. It's a legendary Dunedin venue which is reopened.
And Oamaru, what was the choice of Oamaru?
Well, Oamaru is home of the Penguin Club, and if you haven't heard of the Penguin Club, you're missing out.
Is it always a good crowd in Oamaru?
Oamaru's got a good vibe, a good environment, and as I say, this club is particularly cool. Dion had played there with nothing at all, and it's got a little special spark about it, so we decided to finish off the tour there. So it's going to be very intimate. I think it's about 60 to 80 people.
Cool. That's going to be great. Go and see the D4. The D4.co.nz is the website. Otherwise, you can go and visit the C4 website, c4tv.co.nz, for all of these tour dates. And Jimmy, thank you very much for your time, mate.
Pleasure.
Should I get up, sleep all day, answer the call, let the telephone ring, sit in silence, turn the radio on, find somebody to talk to, sit around on my own. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't know.
The D4.